Hello, everybody. Trinity here. How you guys doing? I'm doing quite well. Um, One thing that I want to preach on today is it says in Matthew 5 verse 9, I believe it is. It says in there that blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. So, for anybody that's confused about peace and the way the Christian faith is supposed to go, there's not always going to be peace. There's not always going to be people that agree with the way that you think, especially nowadays with all the woke nonsense and, this your truth stuff. Let me tell you something. I don't live by what people say is their truth. I live by God's truth. And I'll say something to you. I may say, what's on my mind, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't come from the Bible. The message may be a little garbled up from time to time, and you may misunderstand, but if there's one thing about me, is I despise what's going on in our world right now. It's causing nothing but division, and us as Christians have to realize that it's causing nothing but division, and Jesus is not about that. He's not about dividing. He's about putting, putting people together and teaching them and loving them. And sometimes teaching and loving them, there's got to be a little tough love in there. That's why you have the scripture in Matthew 15 where he calls them a den of vipers. And the disciples say to him, "Do you know that you offended those people?" And he says, "Let them be offended. If they're not planted by my Father, then they're not, they're not with me." So, if I say something that hits a nerve with you guys, there's probably a reason. Plus, when it comes to true peace, you have to first believe that it's already in your heart. Peace is not something that you just look for and find. It's already in there, because that's part of the fruit of the Spirit. You see, so excuse me. Sorry about that. Anyway, Um, yeah, you know, if people think that Christians are just a pacifistic um, type of people, they are sorely mistaken. Sorely mistaken. Because that's not the case at all. And if you think that, boy, you're going to go for a rude awakening. You're coming into a rude awakening there. And I think that a lot of Christians don't want to listen to other Christians sometimes because they just want to stay in their, little comfortable, you know, I hate to say it this way, but spiritual bed that they've been laying in for however long, 4 or 5 years maybe. But yeah, church, we have to learn to stand for up for ourselves and stand for what we believe in. If you don't, then that's on you. Keep that in mind, church. Please. Because it's not going to stop. All this nonsense, I have a feeling, is not going to stop until we start talking the truth and telling the truth. And the truth is absolute. Biblical truth is absolute. Whether you like it or whether you don't, it is absolute. Anyway, that's what I got to say to you. And if you like what you see and you like what you hear, please remember to subscribe. And I'm here almost every day, teaching and preaching the Bible as best I can. And if you like it, please throw me a like and throw me a subscription. I would really appreciate it. It would help YouTube and their algorithms, I'm sure. And I know I would appreciate it. But I appreciate you guys that are already subscribed, and I'm glad that you feel like you're being fed. And I'm not going to ask you for money or anything like that, because I don't do that. I would rather,